Today we're going to take a look at 6 Nimmit. So after everyone gets their set of 10 cards, you're just going to take 4 cards off the top of the deck and you're just going to churn them over. And those are going to be the rows you're going to build on. You're going to build from left to right. If you ever have 5 cards in a row, if anyone plays a 6th card to that row, you're going to have to take all the cards to the left of it. And the cards you take are going to be worth points based on the number of bullheads at the top. So this 5, if you end up with it, it's going to be worth 2 points. This 79 is going to add 1 point to your hand, and you don't want points. This 99 is going to give you 5 points. This 67 is going to get you 1 point. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cards and you're going to look at your hand. And so like this person looks at their cards here. And to play a card, it has to be higher value than whatever is to the right, or the furthest card, whatever the last card is. If this was like this, you'd have to play higher than a 5. If someone had played a 7 at some point, you'd have to play something higher than a 7 here. So this person could go think, all right, maybe they're thinking they'll play their 7 there or something, so they're going to choose to play that card. And then this person looks at their hand and they're going to choose a card to play, and let's say they choose that card to play, so player 1, player 2, and then this person looks at their hand and maybe they choose to play this card, and this person looks at their hand and they're going to play this card. Once everyone has chosen the card they're going to play, they get revealed at the same time. And the person with the lowest card value is going to go first. So the lowest card here, we have a 7, 100, 83, 9. So this player gets to place his 7 where he wants. Now it has to be it has to be higher than any number here. So it's only higher than one of these numbers. So he has to play his 7 there. Next is 9. 9 is higher than 7, but it's not higher than these other numbers. So the 9 is going to have to be placed there. There is an option where he could play it to the left if he wants, and what he would do is he would choose a row to play it to the left of something, and then he would take that entire row, but I'll explain that later. So now we have 83 and 100, and I forget who they went to, so we'll just say it was like this. So this player has the 83. It's higher than 3 numbers. It's higher than 9, it's higher than 79, and it's higher than 67. So where can he place it? He can only place it at one spot. He has to play it closest, next to the number where there's the smallest gap between them. The gap between 83 and 9 is, 74? So, and the gap between 67 and 83, it's at 10, 13, 16, and the gap between 79 and 83 is 4. So he has to play there because the gap is the smallest, it's only 4. And then this last player here plays their 100 there. And next they all look at their hand again. So this player's going to look at his hand and he's going to have to choose something to play. So he could play a 17 down there, 24. He's got some stuff he could play down there. Let's just say he's going to play, I don't know, he chooses the 24 for some reason, so he's going to play that. And this next player is going to play a card, and he's going to play this card. And then the next player is going to play a card, and he is going to play, what's he going to play? He's going to play this card. And now we got someone else, and they're going to play this card. Alright, so they all have the 4 cards that they're going to play, so they get revealed simultaneously. Alright, the card with the lowest value is 16. 16 can be played here. Next is 24. 24 can be played there. Next is 97. Nope. Next is 88. 88 can be played there. Next is 97. That could be played there. So at the end of this, we now have a row of 5, a row of 4, a row of 2, and a row of 1. If anyone plays a card that ends up down here, they're going to have to take all of these cards. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, which really isn't as bad. Here you have 5, 6, 7, 8 points up there. Here you have 8 points, and then there you have 1 point. So someone's going to have to choose what they're going to play. So this person, he's going to look at his hand, and I'm going to have him play this card, and then I'll explain why. And then this person's going to look at their hand, and they're going to play something. There's nothing smaller than this. There's not much here, so let's see what's he going to do. He's going to play this card. This player looks at his hand, and he's going to play this card. And this player looks at their hand, and they're going to play this card. All right, so they all show them simultaneously. And now this card is the lowest, so it's going to be played first. It's lower than anything on here, so since it's lower than anything up here, he gets to choose where he wants to place it. And he's going to place it up here next to this 67, because it's going to force him to take anything that's in this row, but there's only one card in this row, and it's only got one bullhead on it, so it's only 1 point against him. So it's not too bad. So he plays the 1 there, opening that up. Next lowest is the 11, so 11 will get played here. He was going to do the same thing. He was going to play this down here and take this low scoring row, but because of what that player did, he's unable to, so now he plays his 11 up there, which is fine because now he's not taking points. Next is 69. 69 is closer to, see, what was going to happen was the 67 was up there, so he was going to play the 69 because there was only one card, and he was just going to play it up there, but because of what the player did with the 1, now the 69 is closer to 24 than it is to 11. So now this player is going to have to take all these cards, which he didn't think he was going to have to do. And I forget who that was, so let's just say it was this person. And now this person plays a 74, and he's in the free by being able to play it there. And now each player is going to look at their hand again. So this player looks at his hand, maybe he's going to play the 7. He's thinking he'll play the 17 up there. This player looks at his hand, and he's looking to play this card. Alright, so they all get turned over simultaneously. And out of here, 12 is the lowest. So 12 goes up next to 11. Next is 15. 15 goes up here. Next is 17. 17 goes up here. Next is 49. 49 can't be played here. It can't be played there or there or there. So what he's going to do is he gets to pick a row to put it next to. He's going to play it here because this is only 2 points that he's taking. So the 49 goes there, and this player takes on 2 points. So this keeps going. So now that this player's going to look at their hand, and anything higher than a 49, yes, he's got some stuff to play. He could do so. He could play if he wanted to. He could say he's going to play this 54. This one. Alright, so then they reveal simultaneously. Wow, they're alright. They're all kind of middle range. Lowest is 51. Going to go there. Next is 52. Then 54. Then 56. So nobody has to take anything. But anyone who plays a card here is going to take this row. Anyone's going to play a card here would take this row. Unless you have a 98 to play here. So, they're getting pretty much down to the bottom. So this player has a 40. 40 would end up going here. He would have to take that, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 points. So the thing he might want to do is just going to go, well, the first person to play a low card is going to take a row. So he's going to play his highest card because he figures, well, I'd like to go last because the person who goes first, unless they have a 98, they're going to take a row, unless they play something low to take, to play on this side and take something, this one. Alright, so you turn them all over. Alright, the lowest card is a 13, so it's lower than anything here, so he gets to play it where he wants. And he's going to play it here and just take 5 points. He figures that's not too bad. So there's his 5 points that he took. Next in line is 26, so he's like, all right, well, then I can play that there, and 66 can play there, 89 can play there. So again, you're going to you're going to be limited. Again, if you play here, so 90, 91, 92, I don't know. Anyway, it goes up. It's pretty limited. This person looks at their hand. They don't have anything higher than this, so they're going to have to play a low card, which means they could end up taking a row, but it depends on what everyone else plays. I don't know what to... Let's just say he plays... He's going to go with the 65, this card. Alright, so we turn him over. Lowest card is a 30. Alright, so he has to play to the side of a row. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 8 points. 5, 6. They're all 8 points. So maybe what he's going to do is he's just going to play it here to open up a row to give more opportunities to be able to build on this row, because it was pretty much hamstrung. So then 36 can play, he'll play there. 43 can play, he'll play there. 65 can play, and he'll play there. And so again, you're just going to keep playing. There's only 3 more turns. You just play until all your cards are gone. Then you're going to count all your bullheads. So this person at this point has 1 point. This person has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14 points here. This person's standing at 2 points, and this person over here is standing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So there'd be 3 more rounds, so things could change because there's some big scores up here. But anyway, that's kind of how you play the game.